Hi, my name is Rich Breimer. I'm the president of Studio Channel Islands Art Center. Welcome. Studio Channel Islands Art Center is in the middle of Old Town Camarillo, and it's an old, what ended up becoming an abandoned elementary school, and we've got about 40 artists that are professional artists, full-time artists, and the collaboration of our art center allows for many kinds of artists to gather. From painters to fiber artists to sculptors, photographers, the whole gamut of visual arts is represented within our walls. We've got nationally known artists, and many of them teach, so it's a great place to get some really wonderful education in the visual arts from some well-known artists, some nationally known published artists right here in our own community. Studio Channel Islands Art Center is just a great place for me to be. The collaboration with the artists in allowing each other to work together and to feed off of each other, meaning there's creative encouragement that we give each other, is wonderful for me to be at, and I love being there. So the Art Center has two different things going on. One is the membership level of the Art Center. Anyone can be a member for a fee, and artist members can show in our member shows, and the 40 artists that are artists in residence that have studios, they each rent their own studio from the school district, and so there's 40 artists that do that, and then we have artist members who are able to show, and they create their works outside of the studio. Yeah. So if you want more information about Studio Channel Islands Art Center, you can go to our website, www.studiochannelilands.org.
Hello, my name is Carol Henry, and I'm with Studio Channel Islands Art Center here at the Ventura Museum, and I would like to share with you my work. This is, these two pieces that are in the back are a darkroom process. I don't use a camera. I project the light through the subject directly onto a Swiss photo paper and process the paper and create one-of-a-kind images that most people can't tell if they're paintings or if they're photographs. So these two are California wildflowers and feature our local flora. It's a lupin and a poppy and Indian paintbrush. It's one of my favorites. And I sell them in galleries all over the world, and today I'm here at the Ventura Museum. So on the table I have two other series. This is from a series called New Sierra Color, and New Sierra Color is representative of some of the interesting plant life and trees in the Sierras, east side of the Sierras. But this one is a focal point that I love, Las Posas Road in Camarillo, and this is a little book that I produced of photos on Las Posas. I shot with my iPhone, and here is this print. So if you start at the beginning, you would see the portable beehives that pollinate the crops on Las Posas, and this is the print. And you can go all the way through the agricultural zone of the beautiful environment. So that's what I brought today.
Do you have a website where someone...
I have a website. My name is Carol Henry, and my website is carolhenry.com.
On your cameras, what kind of camera do you use? Oh, you use iPhone.
This is with the iPhone. This is shot with a Canon digital, and these are no camera, but darkroom prints.
Oh, wow. That's nice. So you got the new iPhone 4 or?
4S.
4S.
That's a very good lens.
That's great work. It's fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you for your interest.
Hi, my name is Mary Gail King, and I am a painter at Studio Channel Islands Art Center.
Picasso, Da Vinci. Who's your favorite
What are
artist?
my inspirations? Van Gogh,
Van Gogh.
the Expressionist, more my thing than Impressionist. Certainly not, some of the. I love the other more realistic painters, but to me, the emotive quality of him is very inspirational. I'm trying to think of some others. Helen Frankenthaler was one of the mid-century color field theory people who did a lot of the, pouring and manipulating color that way. Again, an emotional painter, worked with the flat surface. I enjoy that a lot. So kind of playing with surface, playing with impressions, and doing it in an emotional, expressive way.
What would you say to people who want to follow your steps, like to follow Pollock? What would you say to someone who does a lot of abstract?
Kandinsky had a saying that abstraction is the most difficult form of art, and to do that requires an ability to distill things to their simplest form. And to me, all painting, all art is primarily about design, or how the components fit together, and in my case on a two-dimensional plane. And if the design is solid, when you're trying to convey an image, a feeling, an emotion, whatever it is, if that design is solid, everything works. And it doesn't matter if it's representational or abstract, the design has to be solid. It could be a bunch of circles or planes just superimposed on the ground, and it's great. I tend to go for, to me, this has a lot of representation in it, and I can draw you into my world by saying what I might see, you might see something totally different, and to me that's about abstraction. I don't know if it shows on your camera, but this is very organic because of the pouring process that I use, and some of the qualities of the water that creates the paint, allows the paint to move. So simplifying is what abstraction is about. Seeing in a simple way. Thinking in interlocking shapes, and to me in this, free-form manner that grows, and refining it as it goes. Does that help?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. I don't know how clear I'm being.
No,
it's hard to keep it straight. But
any comments to up-and-coming artists who want to? Any suggestions or advice?
Yeah. I started painting professionally when I was 40. I went back to school and studied. I had a degree in communication and marketing, and I worked as a salesperson and owned my own business for years. The business aspect is very important to being a successful professional, but bring passion to it, and I do this all the time. This is pretty much my thing. And when I started, I fitted in between different responsibilities. I would go out to the beach 3 times a week and just paint. And that led to approaching a gallery to show those paintings. And selling the paintings there made me a professional. So I think focus and dedication to your craft, and developing a strong sense of design and art, always practicing technique. To me, I think it's important to become fluent in a medium, and by that I mean that your technical abilities have to be good to be able to convey a message that's strong. So develop those technical abilities through painting and practice, and take advantage of good teachers when they come across your path. Any opportunity you have time and energy for, take advantage of that. Make sure you're choiceful in what you decide to do, and use building blocks to grow, but that's important. Connect with good people. So, is there any?
I think that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Hey, well, I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Hi, my name's Candace Biggerstaff. I'm a fine art photographer. I am a member of Studio Channel Islands Art Center, which is in Old Town Camarillo. I'm a member of Los Angeles Art Association and also a member of Women in Photography. I shoot different series. I've shot the circus and circus lives behind the scene for about 15 years. I have another series of trailer parks, and my most recent series is Los Angeles, all the places that my brothers and sisters and I went as kids that are still going strong. It's called Los Angeles Live, and I love doing that. I love shooting downtown of all the places that are still there. And of course I just shoot anything, but because, you know, I'm a photographer, but I'm really passionate about kind of seeing people in different communities that they choose to work in the lifestyle that they're working in, like the circus, or I love that because they're making a conscious choice to have a nice life. And I don't make a lot of money doing this, but I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. It's really my passion, and it has been all my whole entire life. Everything is better looking through my camera.
Hi, my name is Dennis O'Leary, and well, I'm a teacher and a school board trustee, but I also am an artist. I like to do oil paintings, mainly a Latino theme and portraits. I like to get into the history side of things and try to show a little perspective, or my perspective, of Latino culture and history. Check me out on Facebook. Some of my art is there. I try to post most everything on my page. And also my phone number is 805-407-1987. Peace.
I didn't know you